Hi everybody, and welcome to another magnificent Monday here at the Kevin Kuretzky Show. I'm so happy that you're joining me today. I hope you all had a great weekend. I want to tell you something. I'm doing this show. One of the greatest parts of doing the Kevin Kuretzky Show is I can do it anywhere, anytime, anything I feel. And I'm feeling this today. Today's topic and this thing for the week that I want for Magnificent Monday is be the difference. Be the difference in your life and in somebody else's life. And I came up with this idea this week. I was having kind of a rough week. I want to tell you guys the truth because that's what I said I would always do. I was actually having a rough week. My ego was getting a little bruised. I was expecting a little more greatness. It's been 2 months, and by now I thought Oprah Winfrey would have hired me. I'd be NBC's new Today Show co-host, and that Anderson Cooper and I would be doing a joint talk show. Well, that hasn't happened. And I thought, well, what is happening? What am I doing this for? I'm going to tell you the truth. That my ego was getting a little bruised. I wanted people to watch every day. Every time I posted on Facebook, I wanted 5,000 hits. I mean, I get that Eddie might get a Diet Coke and everybody loves that, and there's pictures of, a turtle walking and people love that, but I wanted some attention. And I realized something. I needed to learn that lesson. I'm being the difference every day just by showing up. I'm being the difference every day by just doing the show. And I forgot that. So, what do I mean by be the difference? Well, I'd like to share with you. You are, as I've said in past shows, the leading character in your life. So this week, viewer, I want you to be the difference. I want you to try something this week. Do something. Go out on that limb. It doesn't matter if anybody approves, appreciates, watches, cares. You do it for you. You help somebody else out. You do a dream you always wanted to, but just do it. I was really inspired this morning to do this. I'm actually getting ready to go for a workout this morning. But I thought the show was more important. I am more inspired than ever. I'm more on fire than ever. And here's the reason why. Viewer, you made the difference to me. I didn't realize what I was doing actually was touching anybody. I would read emails and I got the idea of it, but I didn't really think what my end. I thought I was just talking to a camera to my viewers. You brought it all back home to me. I brought back to the intention of what my show is supposed to be, what I want from my show, and what I want for each and every one of you viewers. I have a couple viewer emails I'd like to share with you on being the difference. And we're going to go talk about a couple shows that were talked about that I didn't even realize that I made a difference or that you made a difference to me. So let's start. The first one, I don't know if you remember, on September 12th, I did a show about resilience. And the topic was about 9/11 and, of course, the aftermath and how Americans are resilient. But I interwove that with a story about my Aunt Carol, my Uncle Larry, and his passing, and how I thought I still know she is resilient, and she is a hero of mine because of that. She persevered. I never looked at it from the other side. And this is an email I got from my aunt who told me I could share this on air. So I'm going to share it on air because it really shows that no matter what you do, whatever it makes a difference. So you be the difference. Here we go. My dear nephew Kevin, I want to thank you for the September 12th show. You called me your hero. Perhaps you'll read this note on air because there are a few things that you forgot to mention. You see, you are my hero. I remember the day when Uncle Larry had to be admitted to the hospital after a particularly difficult emergency the prior evening. Without hesitation, you flew across the country to be with me, so I would not have to be alone. And after Uncle Larry's funeral and the sitting Shiva, for those of you who aren't Jewish, that's after the service, you sit for so many days with the family. Portion commenced. Everyone left town. That is except for Patrick and you. I remember talking, laughing, eating dinner together, and I can still feel the pressure from the giant bear hugs you both gave me. I felt loved and not alone. Finally, I remember some weeks later, you came back to visit with me. I confided that I thought I might be suffering from a heart attack. You gently took my hand, looked in my eyes, and told me I was going to be okay. The truth was that my heart was just heavy from grief, and you lightened the load. Funny thing is, after we talked and laughed and shared stories, the pain seemed to ease away. You have been a bright and shining light to me. I appreciate you and thank you. You are my hero. With deep love, Auntie Carol. I didn't even realize I was being the difference. So that's what this show's about. I never thought when I was doing the show about what I had done. As a matter of fact, I didn't even remember all that. I remember parts of it, but I don't remember all that. I was the difference. You can be the difference in somebody's life. Another email I just got was actually from Facebook. And you just never know what you need to hear. I do believe in God, and I believe God puts things in our path to hear. A friend of mine who I work with, Joel Smith from where I work, Joel wrote this. I went to go see my pal sing in a half-full Boston club in 2002. She spent about 10 years playing small venues with small crowds like that. Now she sells out Madison Square Garden and wins Grammys. Keep on with your awesome self. Joel, I never needed that more than today. So viewers, the reason I read these to you was my dream is this. I want my own show. I want an audience. I want to talk with you. I know what I want to call it. I know that I want to work for Oprah Winfrey's network. I want to work with Oprah. I want to be Oprah's shining example, like she was to me. I want you to go out there and be your shining example. I want you to be the difference. So this week, viewer, let me know how you were the difference in your own life, in somebody else's life, but keep those emails coming to me, keep calling me, and keep watching, because I'm going to work my heart out every single day for you. I'm going to make sure that we are viewer to viewer, we are connected, because that is the real journey of this show. Viewers, thank you so much for watching. What I know for certain is you are the difference. Thank you so much, viewers. I'll see you tomorrow. We're all in this together. Bye, everybody.